Hello guys, now we are on the section B, question number 6, and first question of question 6 is 2 raised to 2 by 3. 2 raised to 2 upon 3 multiply 2 raised to 1 upon 3. Here we can see base of both numbers are same, 2 and 2. So we have to add their exponents. So here 2 raised to 2 upon 3 plus 1 upon 3. Now we will take 3 as LCM here. 2 raised to 2 plus 1 upon 3. Now 2 plus 1 also become 3. So now here 2 raised to 3 upon 3. Here I cut both 3 and write here 1. Now 2 raised to 1 is equal to 2. So your final answer is 2. Second question of question number 6 is 3 raised to 1 upon 5 whole raised to 4. Means here we have to multiply both the exponents. So 3 by 4. So 4 here we can see 1 multiply 4 is equal to 4. So is equal to 3 raised to 4 upon 5 is your final answer. Hello guys, now we are on the question number 7 of section B. It is a simple division method. X cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1 is a polynomial, is divisible by x plus 1. So we have to divide here simple division method, x plus 1 multiply by x square, then we will get x cube plus x square. Now we have to change this sign. If it is given positive, then we have to write it negative. Same thing here. So here x cube minus x cube means nothing. Now 3x square minus x square, we will get 2x square. Now this 3x is here. Now again we have to multiply x plus 1 with 2x because we want to get 2x square. So here we will get 2x square multiply 2x means 2x square, then 1 multiply 2x is equal to 2x. Now 2x square minus 2x square means nothing. 3x minus 2x means x. 1 is here, already it is given in the polynomial. Now x plus 1 is remaining. X plus 1 multiply 1 means x plus 1. Now you will get remainder as 0, and x square plus 2x plus 1 is your final answer. Now guys, we are on the question number 8 of section B. Equation is already given, 2x plus y is equal to 7, and for solution as per the question we have to solve. So I took here 0 instead of x. So 2 multiply 0, it will become 0. So obviously y is equal to 7. In second solution I took x is equal to 1. Here 2 multiply 1 is equal to 2. If 2 will go from left side to right side, then it will become negative because it is a positive. So 7 minus 2 is equal to 5. So here your answer will be 5. Now I took 2 as x. So 2 multiply 2, same thing happen here. 4 become negative and your answer will be 3. Now I took x is equal to 3. So 2 multiply by 3 is equal to 6. Here also 6 become negative. So your answer will be 1. So this all for solution of question number 8. Now guys, we are on the question number 9. To define parallel line and line segment are given here. First of all we will see parallel line. Two line at equidistance at every point which never intersect each other are called parallel line. Here one word is given, equidistance. You can see here equidistance. This equidistance means both line are at equal distance. That means they will never intersect. That is called parallel line. Now next one is line segment. The line segment has 2 points and can't be extended in any direction. It will never extend. Means this 2 A and B, I also given here figure. A and B are two end point of this line segment. So the line segment has two end point and can't be extended in any direction. Now guys, we are on the question number 10. Here one rectangle is given and AB is equal to CD is equal to 5. You can see AB and CD both are 5. So I have written here AB is equal to CD is equal to 5. For the right angle, you can see here right angle BCD, this one BCD, this one is right angle. You can see here right angle is given. This is the right angle. So if we are taking C as a right angle, then it will be as per the Pythagoras. BD square means BD square, this is the hypotenuse. BD square is equal to BC square plus CD square as per the Pythagoras theorem. So here BD is not given, but BC is given. BC is given 12. So here 12 square. CD already we have discussed, it is 5. So here 5 square. So 144 plus 25, here 5 square, 144 plus 25 is equal to 169. So BD square is equal to 169. So obviously BD is equal to 13. Now question number 11. We have to find BCD from given figure, and there are some angles are given of the given figure. You can see this is the figure. A, B, C, D are in the circle. Now you can see CAD. Here CAD is given. CAD is equal to 55, and also DBC. DBC also 55. So we have to first of all find DAB. See, DAB. DAB means CAD plus BAC. CAD we have seen here 55. BAC also given 45. So DAB means 100. Now, but angle DAB plus BCD is equal to 180 as per the opposite angle of the circle. So angle BCD is equal to 180 minus 100. DAB already we have proved 100 degree. So here we can see 100 degree minus from the 180 degree. So our answer will be angle BCD is equal to 80 degree. Now we are on the question number 12. Perimeter of triangle is given, but here third side of the triangle is not given. So we have to find first of all third side. So here we will apply perimeter of triangle formula. So perimeter of triangle is equal to sum of three sides, but third side is not given. So I have written here sum of two sides plus third side. Perimeter of triangle is given 32. So here is equal to sum of two side means 8 plus 11 already given, but third side is not given. So here 32 is equal to 19 plus third side. Now 19 will come at left side, so it will become negative. So third side is equal to 32 minus 19. That means third side is equal to 13. Now here we get 13 as third side. Now our final question is find the area of triangle. So before that we have to find S. So formula of S is equal to perimeter divided by 2. Our perimeter is given here 32, so it will obviously 16 centimeter. Now we can find area of triangle as per the formula. Now the area of triangle is equal to under root s within bracket s minus a within bracket multiply by within bracket s minus b multiply by within bracket s minus c. Here we have already find 16 as s, so 16 is written here. 16 minus 8 means a, 16 minus 11 means b, 16 minus 13 means c. Now you can see 16 minus 8 means 8, 16 minus 11 means 5, 16 minus 13 means 3. That means we can see square root of 16 means 4, multiply 2 means 8, and under root 4 is equal to 2. Remaining part 2 multiply 5 multiply 3 is equal to 30. So 4 multiply 2 is equal to 8, root 30 is your final answer. Now guys, you can see here solution of question number 13. Radius, height, surface area all are given here. Only radius is not given. So total surface area is equal to 2 pi r h is equal to 88 centimeter square is given. So all things are written in and nothing I did, only multiply. So you can understand this question easily. So I am going to now on question number 14. Here also it is the probability. Yes, it is a question of probability. So P of E1 is equal to 455 divided by 1000 as per the question. So your probability of E1 is equal to event 1 is equal to 4.455 and probability of event 2 is equal to 545 divided by 1000. So your probability of event 2 is equal to 0.545. Now solution of 15 question is 2x plus 3y is equal to k. Here we have to find k. So you can see it is very easy question and easily it is done by me. Now I am moving on the question number 16. This is the question number 16. P of x is equal to 3x square plus 7x and is 0 of 7 plus 3x. So P of x is equal to 7x plus 3x cube. Yes. Now 7 plus 3x means we can see x is equal to minus 7 upon 3. We can take here 7 upon minus 7 upon 3 as a x. Now P of minus 7 upon 3 is equal to 3 multiply by minus 7 upon 3 cube plus 7 under root minus 7 upon 3. So here your answer will be minus 490 upon 9 is not equals to 0. Now question number 17. Question number 17 is also a question of geometry. So you can see and understand it is very easy question. Now I am moving on the question number 18. Before that you can see the question number 17. Now we are on the section C, question 18. So you can see your question 18. A ratio B ratio C ratio C ratio D is equal to 3 ratio 5 ratio 9 ratio 13. That means you can see angle A is equal to 3x, angle B is equal to 5x, angle C is equal to 9x and angle D is equal to 13x. It is also very easy question and here solution of 19 question is also given. It is also very easy. Angle AOC is equal to angle ADC as per the question. So angle AOC divided by 2 is equal to angle ADC. Angle AOC is given 90 degree as per the question. So obviously angle ADC is degree 45. So now we are moving on the question number 20. Here question number 20, you can see it is also very easy question. LBH is already given in our question. So total surface area of cuboid is equal to 2 multiplied by LB plus BH plus HL. It is the formula of total surface area of cuboid. Now it is written and I have done all things. So your answer will be 11,200 centimeter square. Now area of square paper as per this question is equal to, area of square means side square is equal to, here side given 40, so 40 square is equal to 1600 centimeter square. Now as per the question, 100 of square paper required is equal to total surface area of cuboid divided by area of the square paper. So it is divided by 11,200 divided by 1600. Your answer will be 7 papers. You can divide and get the answer 7 papers. Now I am moving on the question number 21. You can see here question number 21. Here also H and R given. So we have to find L. So formula for finding L is equal to, L square is equal to R square plus H square. So you can find L square then L. So it is very easy as per the, I think, Pythagoras theorem. And the question number 22 is from statistics. So it is also very easy. Here formula of mean is used. X bar is equal to sigma fi xi upon sigma fi. So your answer will be 12.2 as per the question. Now here question number 23, solution is given here. You can see also possibility of event is equal to favorable outcome divided by total outcome. So favorable outcome is 475 and total outcome is 1500. So your answer will be 0.3166. Possibility of event 2 is same formula. Here we can use, and 211 is our favorable outcome and 1500 total outcome. So your answer will be 0.14066. Now solution 24, question number 24. S is equal to parameter divided by 2. Here parameter is given 540 divided by 2. So we will get S is equal to 270 centimeter. Suppose A is equal to 12x, B is equal to 17x and C is equal to 25x as per the question. Then we can find 12x plus 17x plus 25x is equal to 540. Then we can find x is equal to 10 centimeter. Now this question is not completed. You can see here. Now A is equal to 12x, so we have to multiply 12 by 10 because x is equal to 10. So A, B and C we find, and then we are applying the formula of area of triangle. S under root S within bracket S minus A multiply by within bracket S minus B multiply by S minus C. Now you can see your answer will be 9,000 centimeter square. Now question number 25, you can see figure also given here, so you can see and understand. It is very easy to understand. Lack of time, I am going very fast, so please understand the situation of mine. Now question number 26, and this one is the part of the question number 25. Rest of the part of question number 25. If you are not able to find this answer because of I am going very fast, so you can pause the video and write it down. Now this is the question number 27, and all the steps also written here. Please pause the video and write it down and draw the figure. Whatever written in the points, you can draw figure automatically. Same here, question number 28. You can see all these things are written here. I wrote point 2, step 2 times. This is not considered. Please don't consider this step. It is written here already, step 2. Question number 29 and question number 30. 30 is remaining and it is written here. Question number 31 and question number 30. Question number 32, sorry. Guys, now we are on the question number 33. There is one mistake in question number 33. Median is already given in the question and they demanding from us find the median. Yes, it is right, find x, but it is wrong if they are telling us to find median. It should be mean or mode. So we have to here find first of all x. So I am finding x by the formula of median. So here these are the observation and this is the observation 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. 10 observation given here, so we have to find here first of all x. I will apply here formula of median. So median is equal to n by 2 plus n by 2 plus 1th observation divided by 2. This is the formula of median when even number of n is given. Here n is equal to 10. Here n is equal to 10. So it is even number. Now you can see n is equal to 10. So here n is equal to 10 by second observation plus 10 upon 2 plus 1th observation. Divided by 2 and median is given 63. So here we can write 63. Now you can see 2 is in the divide, so it will be multiplied by 63. So here you can write 63 multiplied by 2 is equal to 10 by 2 means fifth observation plus 10 by 2 means fifth plus 1th observation. Okay, so now here 63 multiplied by 2 means 126 is equal to fifth observation. It is already given in ascending order, so fifth observation is x and fifth plus 1 means sixth observation. So here 126 is equal to x plus sixth observation is equal to x plus 2. So here you can see 126 is equal to 2x plus 2. Now here 126 minus 2, because it is positive, if I am taking here then it will become negative. So 2x, here you can see 124 is equal to 2x. Now 124 divided by 2 is equal to x. So here you can see 62 is your x. So x will be 62. X will be 62. You can see here x will be 62. Now I am going to find mean of this observation, because median is already given, so there is no need to find median. Now I am going to find mean of this observation. Now you can see x bar is the sign of mean, and formula of mean is equal to sum of all observation divided by n. So x bar is equal to here sum of all observation. Here I have put 62 instead of x. We have already find it. So now sum of all observation is 614 divided by 10. So 61.4 is your final answer. Hello guys, now we are on the final question, and question is, first of all we have to make a table of given information. So you can see here I have already made a table: concentration of sulfur dioxide and frequency. And the second question is the number of days for which concentration of SO4 is more than 12. So here you can see 12 to 16, 16 to 20 and 20 to 24. Only three frequency, 2 plus 4 plus 2. These are the total days. So here your answer of second question is 8 days. So here your solution is completed.